Now, although it's called a flow rope, I'm going to show you how this one tool can evolve all aspects of your movement training. Besides being multifunctional, one of the key benefits of the flow rope is it fits in just about any bag and you can take it anywhere you go. If you find yourself something that you can wrap your rope around, it becomes an incredible suspension tool to help you improve postures like your squat. When we squat down, typically our weight shifts back into our heels, so you can use your suspension tool to get those knees guided over the toes, shoulders back and packed, and spine stacked above your hip joints. This is an awesome position to hold, or you can guide yourself into some perfect postured squats. Having something to wrap the rope around, no matter what height it is, you can also use this for your shoulder mobility. I like to lift my arms out wide, step out, and allow my body to open up, really getting a stretch in my bicep tendons right by the chest and activating your posterior chain. You can step and open and alternate the side. Nice proud chest as you do this. Back foot like a kickstand, shifting your weight into that forward foot. Another great way to use that pole that you're wrapping the rope around is to help you work on balance. So for this one, I'll shift my weight over one foot and draw a nice big knee circle. While the rope, I'm just holding enough tension to make sure I don't lose my balance and my joints stay stacked and balanced over the foot that's supporting my weight. You can do a few circles in each direction and make sure to train both sides. Using the rope just enough to maintain balance, balancing your joints over that foot that is supporting your weight, and getting a nice big knee circle. If you need it, you pull to lock in all those muscles that are stabilizing and go in both directions. Shoulder dislocates are one of the best drills you can do to help improve your posture and get back some mobility in your shoulders and arms that you lose over time with bad habits and sedentary lifestyle. I do this almost every day, not just for my own movement practice, but with my clients alike. You can do this with a broomstick, a sweatshirt, a towel, but if you have your rope with you, it's an awesome opportunity to get this drill in. You can start off, especially if you have limited mobility, with just inhaling the hands up overhead, thinking long and strong. Nice straight line from the ground all the way to the sky. As you improve, think nice proud chest and reach the arms back as far as you can without changing the position of your spine. You don't want to extend to cheat and try to get more range of motion. This is an assessment to see how you feel. So you inhale up, and then exhale back, nice proud chest, reaching back as far as you can until you feel that threshold. Breathe in, breathe out. Shoulder dislocates, one of my favorites. You can also do this in a staggered stance with one foot back behind you as a kickstand. Make sure your glutes are engaged and your postural muscles and stability muscles are working as well to keep your body aligned. You can do 30 to 60 seconds or 5 to 10 reps on each side. The reps don't really matter, neither does the time. As long as you start doing this consistently, you'll start to feel the change in your posture after a couple of weeks. Now, if you're somewhere where there's a pull-up bar, a playground, or anywhere where you can hang your rope up and over, your flow rope becomes a suspension trainer. The great thing about a flow rope is it has a massive tensile strength, so it can support your weight no matter how big you are. You lean back, bring your hands to the sides of your chest, make sure you have good posture, and you can slowly come down, extending your arms as much as you can without losing the posture in your chest. Nice proud chest, glutes engage, and then pull back to where you came from. If you want to make this movement more challenging, you can step lower, or if it's a little too hard for you, you can step back. This is an incredible move, again, to work on your posterior chain, your back body, and strengthen those back muscles that get weak over time with sedentary lifestyle. Also, you can work on some balance, your reverse lunge to high knee. The rope guides your body into proper posture. Make sure your front leg is loaded with the majority of your weight. And whatever you do on one side, do the same amount of reps on the other side. Again, I'm only using the rope as much as I need to, focusing on my balance and control over my range of motion. The race and chase is one of the first fundamental patterns that we learn in rope flow. I have a whole video tutorial on that movement, but just a quick recap. Your rope is on a side of your body. Whatever side of the body it's on, that arm is directing the movement. We're gonna do underhand for this one. So my right hand, rope is on the right side, goes underneath and makes a figure 8 pattern as the top hand follows that pattern along. You get the rope from one side of the body to the other. Now the underhand pattern mimics walking mechanics. So this one movement is a movement that you can constantly work on, and it'll carry over and improve the way you walk, jog, run, jump, and a lot of other aspects in athletic movement. As you get better at this pattern, you can pick up the pace, your hands will get more intelligent at what they're actually doing, and you can start to compress the side of the body that the rope is on. This is called coiling, and one of the big lessons you learn when you work with David Weck from Weck Method. This will increase your athletic potential. Notice that this pattern from one side of the body to the other looks a lot like you're jogging or running. So, a couple of variations of this movement. You can do it standing square and just really cut those elbows towards the waist on whatever side the rope is on. Another way is to step forward and step back. Make sure you're getting the rope across and stepping with the opposite foot. And then do the other side. Make sure to train both sides. Find that timing. Another thing you can do is stay in a staggered stance, shifting your weight forward and back. I'll do that from a side profile so you can see what's going on. I'm in a staggered stance position. I get my race and chase going, and I shift forward, shift back, shift forward, shift back. The rope is teaching us how to drive energy into the ground and how to manage it as it comes up, but you're also able to focus on that forward and back, which increases the efficiency of your movement. Again, make sure to train both sides, forward and back, cutting those elbows to your waist, compressing the side of your body. This one movement works core muscles, works your balance, and improves lots of aspects of athletic movement. Now let's talk about cardio. Two of my favorite cardio movements with the rope, talking about white belt techniques, so not getting too advanced here, is the dragon roll and overhand matador's wheel in a staggered stance position. I have a tutorial on every single one of these movements, so if this is moving too fast for you, refer back to those tutorials. This is just a way to show you how to use the rope for cardio. The overhand matador's wheel, 2 loops on either side of the body, and now what we're gonna do is get into a staggered stance. If I throw with my right hand, the left foot is gonna be forward, so I get into that cross body position, head over foot. Conversely, if I'm throwing with my left hand, my right foot is forward, so I have that head over foot balance. When you do this movement and you get better at it, you can pick up the speed and stagger, jump switch the stance as you throw. So I throw, I have my head over foot, then I throw, head over foot. As you get better at this, you can pick up the speed and even do Tabata sets, 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. That one will get you tired after 30 to 60 seconds or a few work sets. That's a great one. Another amazing cardio movement with the rope is your dragon roll backside switch. Jumping when the rope is behind you, landing when the rope is in front. As you get better, pick up the speed. And that's one that you can also do Tabata sets or try to go as fast as you can for 30 to 60 seconds. The rope is truly an incredible tool. You can use it for mobility and as a tension tool. You can use it for strength if you have something to wrap it around and it becomes a suspension trainer. And you can use it for cardio, coordination, and overall athleticism if you get into rope flow techniques. If you need tutorials on your rope flow techniques, remember White Belt program is out there with nearly 100 students from 13 different countries.